Good day, YouTube. Normally I say morning, but it's a bit later today because I had to work this morning. So welcome to another episode of Gone Rogue. Today, we're drifting some more in space. I have a new weapon that I want to see how far I can push because it is a really fun weapon to use. It's not in this one though, so let's use one of my rerolls. A dart. Now, it's a very interesting concept because it basically sticks to enemies, and then the amount of darts in enemies do X amount of burn damage. It's a very neat concept if you have like a rapid fire build or something like that. Let's see, reflect, and let's go for Sentinel. Why not? Sentinel is a defensive option, so it's fine. Generally speaking, damage is never the issue, unless you get to the really high waves. Not that I know if I've been there, because my highest score is only 400,000 something, but... Let's see, let's get Velocity. Velocity is nice. I actually don't care about the weapon damage because the burn damage is actually separate from the weapon damage. It's all based on how many projectiles are stuck in the enemy. And this is overall a great build. It just isn't the best at dealing with crowds. There is a particular super mod that makes this build way better, and I'm gunning for that as well. That one hurt a little bit. And by way better, I do mean way better. It requires burst fire as well as the one that makes your projectiles narrower. It reduces the spread. So we're obviously going to try to shoot for that. And then there's another super mod I want, but it's burn based, so... Let's see, focus fire. So now I just need the burst fire, and then I can run into the super mod I want. Let's see. Well, I do eventually want Fusillade as well, so more projectiles. Again, the projectile damage is really not important because it doesn't scale off of the projectile damage. So I will take damage if nothing else works. But there you can see it just does a lot of burn damage. I saw singularity detected, but I never saw the singularity. Huh. Sing. Again, it's not the best at dealing with crowds, but it is a very nice, fun build to play. A few times I've used it anyway. Let's see. Incandescence increases burn damage. Perfect, of course. And it's also not the best at dealing with these things. That's a bit of a downside. Let's see, Purge. I need Purge. That is Reflect Shield at its finest. Now there is a singularity. That's quite quick, actually. Yeah, let's just fly in there. I can handle it right now, so that I don't lose experience or whatever. Let's see. I do want corrosion. It's a bit less weapon damage, but it's again more burn damage, which in the end is all I care about, because that's where my damage comes from. And this is where it's not that great. Because there is no piercing. Let's see, reroll. Let's get snipe, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything else I need. And I do like projectile velocity, so let's get rid of that thing real quick. Let's see here. Alright. Purification. Definitely want purification. Again, it reduces my weapon damage even more, but the burn damage is getting out of hand. Let's see, 1055, 1600, 1900, 2100. As you can see, burn damage is crazy, because it's based on the amount of projectiles stuck in the enemy. So the more projectiles you have, the more damage you do. Now, unfortunately, I have to move out of there, so I can't be as accurate. Eh. Wasn't that nice? Barely got past this first phase. Let's see. I do want guidance. Targeting. So... yeah. Let's just get more experience. I really want burst fire by now. Let's reroll. I do also want that one though, so... targeting. Good targeting. Really helps. Since you don't have to be so accurate. Can actually bounce that back with reflect shields too before it explodes. Let's see, convergence. You know what? I'll take it. I usually don't, but with my eventual goal, it should be okay to have this much spread. There is a particular mod I need to find first, though. I will probably reroll for it a bit soon, just so I can get to where I want to be. Let's see, reroll. 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 I have a few rerolls left, so... yeah, let's just take this one for now. I don't want to burn all of my rerolls. And everything exploded. And I'll, of course, always blow up some meteors. Let's see. Twin Strike is really rare, so I will 100% take that anytime I see it. Assuming I run a projectile build, anyway. Let's see. Oh, that's rapid fire. Well, I will still take it because rate of fire is also really good. $60. Oh, that's this annoying guy. Let's get behind him, so I don't have to deal with his attacks. This guy is really annoying. He does provide this really nice window where you can just go ham on him, but he's still really annoying. Let's see. I have a few more rerolls. Also, we'll take shield cooldown. Not dying is also really important. Who would have thunk it? That is a really big worm. Holy crap. I'm amazed that didn't outright level me up. Okay, there's burst fire. So for a little bit, I actually get worse because of the delay, the cooldown. But that'll fix itself once I get the super mod I want. I don't know how likely it is to show up or anything, but once I get that super mod, I'm gonna be really happy. So experience flying around. Let's see. Let's get magnitude. Because there's no reason not to. Makes your projectiles a bit bigger and stronger. That's not necessarily a bad thing. So interestingly enough, the spread is actually making it better against groups, but we'll still sort that problem out soon enough. Ouch, that hurt. Oh yeah, here's the super mod we want. One of them anyway. Barrage. So now instead of spreading our fire, we have... Oh, god damn it. Just got there. And I didn't notice that. Well, you know what we're doing? We're doing another one. Motherfucker. Just as I get barrage, of course. Didn't realize I was so low on health. Let's see, another dart. Because the build is really good. I just suck. So I want to do it better. Was only 14 minutes in anyway. This is not very nice. For this build, anyway. Okay, reflect. I don't know why I always pick reflect. I just like it the most out of the shields. I don't really care about the other ones. So this is where it struggles, and I don't like it. Not very good against these, like, all these small ones when you have one projectile. Okay, let's see. Sentinel. Let's go with Firefly. Why not? It works with fire, right? It is really fast, though. Let's see. Volley. Volley is great. Because more projectiles is more burning damage. I don't know where... Do these thrusters have that much burning radius? Okay, so there's focus fire again. That is, again, one of the ones we need. Hopefully I won't have to struggle as much to find burst fire this time around. Wave 20. Oh, it's this boss. This one is easy. Let's see. Rapid fire, targeting, velocity. Let's get rapid fire for now. Because fire rate is also more daggers. Well, I call them daggers, but... Darts. Same thing, right? Daggers, darts. Same difference. Let's see. Oh, we can get Fusillade again. And Burst Fire. Great. So now all we need to do is find the super mod. Also, I'm not used to how fast this thing is. Sorry about that. It's really... Like, this body is so fast. It takes some getting used to. Let's get targeting, especially with this many projectiles flying everywhere. Okay, burn damage. We absolutely want burn damage with this weapon. Oh, these bigger ones shoot lasers when they get the chance. Lasers are not fun. So, don't let them do that. If you can prevent it. Okay, so reroll. There is Barrage. Nice and early. So no worries there. Barrage, of course, gives you a boatload of projectiles to stick in enemies. That's why I like it so much. Okay, let's reroll. Let's get shield cooldown. Shield cooldown is good. Okay, so magnitude. Don't see anything else really. Okay, so now we have the big guy with while having our ultimate form, basically. Now, I like this a bit less, because now I'm locked on the outside. I can still do burn damage. Okay, so let's... I mean, I can't be in here, but I can shoot in here at least. I don't like the orbs. Okay, let's reflect a couple bullets just so it's a bit easier. I like how the game tells me vulnerability detected. Like I don't know. Well, anyway, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's get that one. Payload decreases rate of fire, so it's actually not that great. Better homing is great. I would like Splinter eventually as well, but that's the annoying thing. Sometimes you have levels where you want like 4 things, and sometimes you get levels where you're like, I'ma just reroll. Okay, let's get Purge. What is nice about these thrusters, is that they're really fast, but they're also blasting through these asteroids with no problem. Smaller, weaker enemies are now much less of an issue. Let's get velocity, because the faster they fly, the less likely they are to miss, and they also fly further. They fly faster. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, actually, but that was a nice way to kill it. Ain't that shiny? Okay, let's see. Need purification? Absolutely. Well, I don't need it, but I want it. Nope, no. Luckily, I can course correct because of how fast this thing is. Let's set it on fire. And let's not get hit by that. Let's get corrosion, actually. Because burn. I do want convergence eventually, but I'll grab it when there's nothing better to grab. The other downside of this is that the damage you do takes a bit of time to build up because you're relying on burning. And it's not instant, like the railgun. Railgun builds can be really powerful. Let's see, 40% global damage. Oh, this is for construct builds. Got it. Let's get Snipe, because it also has velocity in it. And it adds a little bit of damage to the weapon as well. You know, damage helps, even if it's a little bit. But it was more for the velocity, because if it's faster, it's less likely to miss. And you can just see how many of these are stuck in there. Now, when it's thermal lancing, it rotates really slowly. And damage. Let's see, Incendiary Strike. I don't want any of these, really. I can take Payload. Antimatter rounds are bad for this build. Let's get Twin Strike, actually, because I just noticed that. And I'm pretty sure projectile amount actually does influence how fast you fire with this weapon. So I've actually also tried it with the railgun, but it's really not that good. It really reduces the damage of the railgun to teensy amounts. You're much better off going charge for real. Like, you know, don't know it if you don't try it, right? I did try it, so. Also tried it with grenades, but the grenades get a pitiful range, and yeah. Let's see, Splinter, Convergence. Get Convergence, why the hell not? See, even more projectiles. I do notice it now. They do spread out a bit more, but because of my homing, it really doesn't matter. Let's get Max Hull, why not? Tankier is not a bad thing, so. I would like the other super mod I really want for this build, though. I have one of the parts needed for it. I don't remember the other one because I'm an idiot. Also, it's not great against worms, this particular one. Okay, that made that seem like a lie. It's not great against the stronger worms. Let's see, reroll. Let's get Splinter. I want to get out of this, like... Ooh, that was dangerous. I am not having any luck here. Damn it. What was my score, anyway? 82k. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Eventually, I'll get it. For now, I got other things to do, so I will leave it here for today. Thanks for watching. You know how y'all know how YouTube works, and I'm out.